Hi, this is Kyle again with kayDbait. I'm going to be making a video late at night today. Let's see, I'm going to be doing this one on perspective. When I say perspective, I don't mean visually, I mean cognitively, argumentatively. What makes my perspective on a topic different than somebody else's? And you can use this in a lot of different contexts. You can use this from saying this group or this individual or even this, third person point of view that might be, just devil's advocate kind of thing. So I'm going to be doing this video on that. Okay, what makes my point of view different? My religious background, my philosophical viewpoints, my political viewpoints, my moral viewpoints. All of the things that make me me will give me a different view of a topic. The topic itself is objective. There's an objective viewpoint that is just kind of there. But the way I view it shifts over time, shifts depending on where I am, and shifts depending on how I view whatever this is. So it doesn't move, I do. And everyone has a different one. This doesn't change. But there's going to be a million, billion people looking at it, and they're all going to see it slightly differently. Now, how you base your argument also has a major difference on how you will react to others' arguments or even react to your own argument. If you say something that you realize isn't quite right, do you do more research on it? Do you become defensive? Do you start to question your own arguments? There's a lot of different ways of going about seeing something and trying to discuss it or trying to analyze it, stuff that's very important. Okay, how you reason has a major change on an effect on your reasoning. Sorry, I just repeated myself. Perspective. I meant to say perspective. So if you have a certain reasoning, way of reasoning, then your perspective is going to be reflected in that. So say I'm a bigot. Say I hate black people. I'm going to view something an African American, or who I view as an African American, whether it's true or not, whether they are or not, I will view them in a certain perspective. I will see them in a certain light, and I will judge differently. I will have a different form of reasoning with them. And it's, being a bigot means you're not being, reasonable. You're being unfair. You have pre-ideas. You have ideas that are in you that aren't necessarily real. So you're looking at this and you have all kinds of stuff shoved over it, so you're not even really looking at it. The way you argue, the way you, I'm looking at my notes. If I'm arguing about this, but you're arguing about this, then our perspectives are that it's the same thing. But I'm arguing about something over here, and you're arguing about something over here. That's what happened in my, that's actually what happened in my Easter debate. And I know I've been bringing that up a lot, but it was a very important, I didn't even notice I was doing it at first either. I was arguing on the biblical aspects of Easter, the biblical, ideas of, where it came from and where the origins are and what's said about it. And then a lot of the responses were about the religious practices, the celebrations of Easter. And they sound the same. But all I was saying was what was written down and what was in the Bible, and the other people were saying, well, no, it's been celebrated by the church forever. It's been established. And they thought that I was saying it wasn't. And at first, I didn't understand that that's what they said, and I had to step back and say, wait a second, I need to figure out what we're arguing about. And then I realized it, and I started commenting on it, and I felt that I finally clarified it, but I just wanted to say, if you're not arguing on the same thing, the perspective's not going to match. So even if you do agree, you're not even going to know you're going to agree because you're not arguing on the same topic. That's why. That's the main reason I clarify everything I say. Everything I say over and over and over again. I will be as clear as possible. Because if we're arguing and we're not even sure what we're arguing about anymore, then we're not progressing. We're not helping. We're just kind of we're just attacking each other at that point. So, perspective is extremely important. The last note I have here is associations. If I associate a concept with another concept that you don't have the same connection to, we're going to have a different perspective of both of those. Say I was robbed by a clown, and I don't like clowns. Your dad's a clown. You love clowns. Clowns are awesome. When I see a clown, I'm going to get defensive. When you see a clown, you're going to get happy. Different perspectives, because we have different associations with the same concept. The clown is just a person dressed up as a clown. Could be anybody. Creepy. But anyway, that's an important view of perspective. And that's all my notes. So I'm going to write a little bit in the topic of this one, but I hope you all have a nice day. And it's very late and I'm very tired, so take care. Peace.